Taiwan, July 24, 2024. Typhoon Gaemi's wind circle currently covers most of mainland Taiwan. Taiwan was on high alert Wednesday evening as Typhoon Gaemi, forecast to be the most powerful storm to make landfall on the island in 8 years, threatened to lash it with fierce winds and several feet of rain. Gaemi had maximum sustained winds of 144 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon to date, according to the U.S. Navy's Joint Typhoon Warning Center. Navy's Joint Typhoon Warning Center. That would make it a Category 4 hurricane on the 5-tier wind scale that is used to measure tropical cyclones in the Atlantic Ocean. The Taiwanese authorities upgraded Gaemi to a severe typhoon on Wednesday, the highest level on their 3-tier scale. It was expected to be first typhoon of that intensity to make landfall on the island since 2016, said Huang Chunxi, a meteorologist at Taiwan's Central Weather Administration.
这里是更生日报社3楼。
As of 6 p.m., Gaemi was located about 20 kilometers east-southeast of Hualien County, moving northwest at 19 to 12 kilometers per hour, data from the Central Weather Administration indicated. The storm was packing sustained winds of up to 191 kilometers per hour, with gusts of up to 234 kilometers per hour, the data showed. Typhoon Gaemi brought very strong winds and heavy rain. The meteorological agency continues to issue special heavy rain warnings in the evening, due to the influence of Typhoon Gaemi and the surrounding circulation. Currently, Taichung City, Nantou County, Yunlin County, Chiayi County, Tainan City, Kaohsiung City, Pingtung County, there is heavy or very heavy rain accompanied by strong winds in mountainous areas in Yilan County and Hualien County. A powerful and intensifying typhoon hit Taiwan, claiming the life of at least one person and injuring dozens more as authorities closed financial markets, schools and offices. Conditions in Taiwan have worsened as Typhoon Gaemi brought heavy rainfall, gusty winds and a dangerous storm surge. The storm is expected to strengthen into a super typhoon before making landfall on Taiwan's northeastern coast Wednesday afternoon. Schools and businesses were shut, more than 500 flights were cancelled and military drills were scrapped, the authorities said. Fewer cars were on the road than usual in the capital Taipei, where some streets were impassable from floods. Long lines formed at some supermarkets as people stocked up on food and water. According to Focus Taiwan.tw, the Central Emergency Operations Center, COC, said at 14.30, it had received reports of 962 incidents of typhoon damage, including 458 cases related to fallen trees, 163 damaged infrastructure and 76 damaged buildings. A total of 11,682 households were left without electricity, mainly in Yilan and Miaoli and Tainan counties, COC said. The new Taipei city government reported that as of Wednesday afternoon, it had received reports of 33 incidents of typhoon damage, including 20 cases of fallen trees, related to power lines and 3 power outages. Additionally, a power outage due to damaged power lines caused by fallen trees in Holy District, Taichung, left 510 households without power on Wednesday morning. Taiwan President Lai Ching-te also inspected the COC headquarters in Taipei on Wednesday morning, urging residents not to make trips unless they can ensure their safety. Typhoon Gaemi is strengthening in Pacific waters that have been at their warmest temperatures on record. Scientists have found that hotter oceans caused by the human-caused climate crisis are leading storms to intensify more rapidly. It will land along the coast of Yunlin County, not far from the epicenter of April's earthquake in Hualien. The typhoon is then forecast to move toward China's Fujian province on Thursday, bringing more strong winds and downpours to a country already hit hard by weeks of extreme rain and deadly flooding. Though weakened, Gaemi is expected to make landfall in China as the equivalent to a strong Category 1 or low-end Category 2 hurricane with sustained winds of 145 to 160 km per hour. 90 to 100 miles per hour. The worst of the winds are expected to occur in coastal areas of Fujian province, where boats have moored to take shelter and trains will be suspended Thursday, but heavy rain will spread across Fujian, southern Zhejiang and Jiangxi provinces for the rest of the week. By the weekend, the remnants of Gaemi will likely spread heavy rainfall farther north into areas of China like Hunan, Shaanxi and Hebei provinces which have been hit hard by flooding in recent days. For many in China, the prospect of another major storm bringing more water is a big concern.